of the attack is 1-month-old infant who suffered an acute stress reaction, as per reports. 6 people, including 2 children, remain hospitalized following the attack. A 17-year-old boy and a 1-year-old girl are in moderate condition now, while the one woman is reported to be in serious condition, according to Governor Ole Hubov. Reports suggest that 2 Russian glide bombs struck the Shevchenkivskyi district at around 11:30 a.m. local time, targeting a high-rise residential building and civilian enterprise. Now we're joined by Glenn Grant. He's an ex-advisor to Ukrainian Defense Minister, joining us live from Latvia. Thank you, Grant, for joining us today. Welcome to NewsX World. Now, what was the point of yesterday's talks if the attacks are continuing like this?
Sorry, say that again. What was the point of
yesterday's Istanbul talks between Ukraine and Russia?
Well, there was no point in the talks yesterday to do with the war. What there was always the opportunity for the Ukrainian side to try and increase the prisoner exchange, and also to raise the subject of trying to get back the children that have been stolen from the occupied territories, because Russia continues to take them and put them all over the country because they have a birth rate problem, basically. And that was the only thing that Ukraine wanted. But Russia has no intention of looking for peace at all, and it only sent a second class group of people, men in suits, you might say, just so that they could say they went and that they were trying. But of course they weren't trying. And today's attack on Kharkiv shows exactly how little they care about peace, and how much Russia intends to carry on with its sort of terrorist type attacks on civilian infrastructure.
And now, how effective is Ukraine's coordination with Western allies been in this regard?
Well, it doesn't make any difference, actually. Ukraine is trying hard to keep as close as it can to Western allies. I mean, there are huge amounts of relationship work going on all the time, but that doesn't have any effect on the battle, because the West is not involved in actually stopping the fight. It's just involved in giving equipment. And we know from recent weeks that there are huge problems with air defense equipment, and so Russia is just looking for whatever it can see as the weakest targets. And of course, Sumy and Kharkiv and Kherson are 3 cities that are very, very close to the front line. Kharkiv is less than 40 kilometers away, so it's actually within drone reach, and drones are flying over Kharkiv constantly.
And do you think, how can Ukraine leverage these alliances with EU to better protect its civilian population?
That is a very, very hard question to answer at the moment. I mean, yes, I don't know if you've read up, but yesterday Ukraine passed a law which basically took the 2 anti-corruption organizations under national control, and the EU today has been extremely outspoken about the fact that the anti-corruption organizations should keep their independence. So there's that Zelensky will have had a hard smack on the hand from the European Union and America today for breaking this independence part of anti-corruption, and that will actually have an effect on some things to do with supply and support. It cannot not have an effect. So he's got to change that law back to give the independence again to the organizations, or Ukraine will suffer in general from reduced support.
Thank you very much.